theology, the concept of hell, Jahannam, is vividly depicted in the Quran, describing it as a place of punishment for those who reject faith and engage in sinful behavior. The Quran outlines various aspects of hell, including its levels, inhabitants, and the nature of the punishments. Levels of hell. While the Quran does not explicitly enumerate levels or layers of hell in a systematic way, several verses suggest a hierarchy of punishment based on the severity of one's sins. The following verses can be cited. General description of Jahannam, Dark, Surah Al-Baqarah, 2:206. And when it is said to him, "Fear Allah," pride and sin seizes him. So hell is sufficient for him, and surely it is an evil resting place. This verse introduces Jahannam as a destination for those who are arrogant and prideful in their sins. Different punishments. Surah Al-Mulk, 67:6-7. And for those who disbelieve in their Lord is the punishment of hell, and wretched is the destination. When they are thrown into it, they hear from it an inhalation while it is boiling up. It almost bursts with rage. Here, Jahannam is portrayed as a place with intense suffering, suggesting that its punishments can vary in intensity. Types of inhabitants, Surah An-Nisa, 4:145. Indeed, the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire, and never will you find for them a helper. This verse indicates that hypocrites occupy the lowest levels of hell, suggesting a tiered system where some faces graver consequences than others. Hellfire's intensity, Surah Al-Hajj, 22:19-20. And those who disbelieve and commit sins are the companions of hell, they will abide therein. And they will be given to drink from a boiling spring. The imagery of boiling springs and eternal punishment further emphasizes the severity of Jahannam's levels. Degrees of punishment. The Quran highlights that not all punishments are equal. Surah Al-Anfal, 8:50. And if you could see, when the angels take the souls of those who disbelieve, they are striking their faces and their backs, and saying, "Taste the punishment of the burning fire." This suggests that the punishment is tailored to the individual's disbelief and actions during their lifetime. Surah Al-Safat, 37:62-65. Is that better, or the eternal garden of bliss which the righteous are promised? They will have therein whatever they wish, abiding eternally. It is for your Lord, a promise that must be answered. In contrast, this verse highlights the rewards of the righteous, implying that the levels of Jahannam are meant to reflect the degrees of one's deeds. Conclusion. The Quran's portrayal of hell emphasizes its role as a place of punishment for those who turn away from God's guidance, with varying levels of suffering based on the severity of one's sins. While explicit delineations of levels are not extensively detailed, the implications of hierarchy and punishment are clear, underscoring a significant moral and theological teaching in Islam regarding accountability in the afterlife. For a deeper understanding, individuals are encouraged to study the Quran directly, as these themes recur throughout various surahs, each adding layers to the understanding of Jahannam.